Welcome to Monday Movie Madness on Superior Brodowns with Zach and Cayden.
Alright, before we begin, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get a drink. We'll just cut this out.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're probably gonna do an interesting video.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay. Welcome to Monday Movie Madness on Superior Brodowns with me, just Cayden. There is no Zach. This was my idea. I'm hijacking this video. Anyway, what we are going to talk about today is the Venom movie. Because if you don't know and haven't kept up with your Superhero Brodowns knowledge, Venom is my favorite character of all time. Marvel, DC, I just love him so much. And so I am really holding out hopes for this Venom movie. And we're just going to sum up the two trailers and hopes for the Venom movie. This is going to be a very short vid because we're kind of on the clock. Well, I am until he eventually calls a locksmith or bust down the door. Anyway, so one thing is that obviously Venom has had two trailers so far, both of them looking very interesting. One thing I would like to point out is let's take this down to a three little project thing, a three short thing. Combat, story, and just look. Obviously the combat, it seems pretty interesting how, you know, the symbiote itself is fighting for him and, you know, he hasn't been able to do anything. Like, he doesn't really not do anything. He can't control it. And so Venom, the symbiote is going to be just, like, fighting mainly until he finally, as it says in the second trailer, he kind of goes with it. And I love that transition of he starts hating it and then eventually grows to think that this is a good thing. It shows that turn, his mental turn of just going from good to evil. And I love that because that's what makes Venom so great, is his insanity levels. But I think that the combat looks pretty solid. I am worried about how Venom is going to, like, look during fights, but when he's in the full body suit. But we'll get to that when we get to look. Let's talk about story for a second. That's where I'm worried. Because the main villain, obviously, he's a corporate, you know, douchebag, just like normal villain, just like big money corporate head, you know, trying to figure this thing out. Kind of like Yellow Jacket in a sense. And it's kind of a boring way to go about it, but clearly, if you can see at the end, he has his own symbiote that he brawls with. I'm talking about the Venom 2 trailer. At the end, they fight with the Life Foundation rocket in the background, so Life Foundation exists in the Marvel Universe. Yay! Maybe we'll get Carnage. But, you know, the combat looks good. The story, you know, will be okay. But while I would be fine with just ending it there, we do have to talk about how it looks. It does look phenomenal, and I think that Venom himself looks great as a 3D model, and he looks fantastic. However, how is he going to look when he walks and when he swings? Because obviously Venom, one of the things about him is that he's a hulking behemoth of a character, however, he still is able to sling around like Spider-Man, and so we'll definitely see how that goes. Also, back on the story thing, it's going to be kind of interesting seeing his origin without Spider-Man, because while it has happened before in the comics, it's going to be very interesting to see how they play it, how they get it done, get her done. But yeah, the look of it, other than that, the actors look great. They're doing their job perfectly in the trailers. Other than the symbiote little mess up by that one lady actress, I think that the acting has been phenomenal, and, you know, the symbiote itself crawling about looks pretty good. And honestly, I have my highest hopes for this movie, because I love Venom so much. That is my Captain America. Zach has, like, oh, Captain America BS. Oh, Venom is my homie. But anyway, that's basically what this video has been, is just covering the Venom trailer, because I've been wanting to do this video for a long time of just talking about the Venom trailer, and I really just haven't been able to. So, final thoughts, I think that it can go places. Sony just has to do it right. And by the way they're doing things now, I don't know if they are going to do it right, or if they're not. But this has definitely been just a great little short, refreshing video, because, you know, obviously we don't have that much time, and honestly, if you guys want to help out with that, leave suggestions in the comments below. we could always use more Monday Movie Madness talk. We could always use more Monday Movie Madness suggestions so we can give you guys the best and most loving content that we can ever give all of you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fans out there. Sorry, my talking is bad. I don't English well. But that has been our first solo episode. If you like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you just think that, you know, hey, maybe it should just be Zach, I'll be hurt, but I appreciate your opinion. And remember, we are going to keep a daily schedule of Monday Movie Madness and Friday Night Fights. We'll see you next time. I'll see you next time, nerd folk. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Shit, he's coming back.